Whippet and children, safety precautions. Having a dog can be a wonderful experience, especially for families with children. These furry friends can provide companionship, teach responsibility, and offer unconditional love. If you have a Whippet and children, it is important to take certain safety precautions to ensure a positive and safe environment for everyone involved. Whippets are known for their gentle and friendly nature, making them great companions for kids. However, just like any other breed, they have their own unique characteristics and needs. By understanding these traits and taking appropriate measures, you can create a harmonious relationship between your Whippet and your children. First and foremost, it is important to educate both your children and yourself about the general behavior and needs of a Whippet. This will help prevent any misunderstandings or accidental mishaps. Whippets are generally tolerant and patient with children, but they can be sensitive to rough handling or excessive noise. Teach your children to be gentle, respectful, and understanding towards the dog at all times. Supervision is crucial when it comes to interactions between your Whippet and your children. Younger children should always be closely supervised when they are around the dog, especially during playtime. It is important to teach your children to approach the dog calmly, avoid sudden movements, and never disturb the dog when it is resting or eating. By setting these boundaries, you can prevent any potential conflicts. Teaching your children about appropriate ways to play with the Whippet is another important aspect of ensuring their safety. Whippets are known for their incredible speed and agility, which can make them tempting targets for running and chasing games. However, it is important to ensure that these games are conducted in a controlled and safe environment. Make sure there are no hazards or obstacles that can cause accidents, and instruct your children to avoid pulling the dog's tail or ears during play. It is also important to teach your children about the signs of agitation or discomfort in your Whippet. This will help them understand when it is best to give the dog some space. Whippets are generally good at communicating their feelings through body language. Teach your children to recognize signs such as growling, freezing, or trying to move away, and instruct them to stop interacting with the dog if they notice any of these signs. In addition to educating your children about the behavior of your Whippet, it is equally important to educate the dog about the behavior of your children. Whippets are highly trainable and intelligent, and they can be taught to be gentle and patient around children. It is important to socialize your Whippet from a young age by exposing them to various situations and people, including children. This will help them develop positive associations and behavior towards kids. It is also important to have a designated space for your Whippet where they can retreat to when they need some alone time. This can be a crate or a specific room where the dog knows they will not be disturbed. Teach your children to respect these boundaries and not to force the dog to interact when it is seeking some solitude. Lastly, it is important to involve your children in the care and training of your Whippet. This not only teaches them responsibility but also strengthens the bond between them. Assign age-appropriate tasks such as feeding, grooming, or teaching simple tricks. This will help your children understand the needs and requirements of the dog, while also ensuring that they have a sense of involvement and ownership. In conclusion, having a Whippet and children can be a wonderful experience if proper safety precautions are taken. Educating both your children and yourself about the behavior and needs of the Whippet, providing constant supervision, teaching appropriate ways to interact and play, and involving them in the care and training are essential steps towards creating a safe and harmonious environment. By following these guidelines, you can ensure that both your Whippet and children enjoy a positive and fulfilling relationship.